I am going on my very first official solo backpacking tent excursion. So I've gone camping on my own, but it's always been car camping. And I'm going out by Mille Lacs Lake Kathio State Park in Minnesota. And I am backpacking into a site and doing my very first grand adventure. So I've always kind of been a little bit too nervous to do it on my own, but I decided to kind of say, screw it, I'm going to try. So if I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I'm going to be happy. Here goes nothing. Going uphill and out of breath and can't talk. Other than that, I'm fine. Snow is a lot less packed here than it has been at other parks this winter. At least when you're in the mountains, you have, you go up and then you come back down. But when you're in an area where glaciers have come through, no. You go up, then you go down. Then you go up, then you go down. Then back up. Why not go back down? You should probably go back up again, but then come back down. Glaciers. I just came over this hill. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. Great hill on the other side of the lake there. There's a lake. And I see a sign down there. It's supposed to be my site. It is not going to be bad at all. All right. I have made it. Oh. Get my tent set up, see if I can't find some wood. I have like a small fire, but that's not my biggest concern tonight. It's not supposed to get too cold, but should have enough water for the evening, but I can always boil if I need to. I just checked out right here, this tree by me. I don't know if you can see that right back there. Beaver got in there, chewing away. All right, let's see about a tent. Well, as per usual, a series of unfortunate things have happened, of course. One, I forgot to hit record when I started setting up the tent, so you totally missed out on me fumbling with the wind that's coming directly across this lake that has a beautiful view. But
with that being said, I either have dropped somewhere on the trail or in the car my saw. So I do have my fancy buck knife, but this isn't very good for processing wood. And I have lost my saw. So I looked for my saw because I was going to fashion some snow stakes for my tent, but what do you do? I got to move on. I can't do anything about it now, so here I go. All right, I got my bed stuff set up, my pillow set up. Tent is pitched, even if it's not a perfect pitch. It's my first one in the snow with wet feet. So, and I didn't have my saw to try and fashion me some snow stakes out of wood, but my feet are cold and they are wet. So I am gonna see if I can't maybe make a rudimentary fire. I'm not even gonna record this. If I get it going, it would be a miracle. But if I can't get a fire, it's just gonna be probably a lot of hanging out in the tent, unfortunately, because I don't want to get too cold, you know, as the sun goes down. So I did say I thought I'd be worried about having a bear coming out of hibernation, but now I'm just worried about not having a fire. So what do you do? Good news, found my saw. It was hiding in the water bladder pocket, so I'm glad I went back and double checked, and now I've got a nice pile of wood started there, pulled up a big tree there, and there's plenty of deadfall all around me, so feeling a little more confident. Let's see if I can't make a fire happen. Not only is it my first time out, but it's my first time out and it's winter camping. I've never camped alone before in the summertime, let alone the winter. So I figure if I can make this happen, and I can make anything happen. And I am a cold body, so like my feet are wet and cold right now, and usually that's enough to make me call anything like I'm done. But universe sent me good luck. See if I can't get a fire going, warm up my feet, and get myself some food in my system. Check out this view behind me though. I think I might have done it, guys. Well, now that I have officially started a fire for real, it's been going for a while now, I'm absolutely ready to eat something. I didn't have lunch today, so I'm not gonna chance it with something new. I'm going straight for the beef stroganoff because, oh boy howdy, I need something. I thought it was gonna go really bad for a minute there when I couldn't get the tent pitched, the wind was going. I've practiced. I mean, I knew better than to come out never having pitched that tent before, so I practiced it twice in the garage. Obviously in a controlled environment of the garage, it was really easy to do, but when I was like struggling with the wind on that, and the cold, and the trails were, every other state park I've been to, I tell you what, it's been pretty, the trails are all really packed. People have been to the sites recently, but I didn't see a single person. I didn't see footprints on those trails. I was post-holing for a while. Go figure, the one time I bring like my yak tracks and not my snowshoes. I need the snowshoes. Should just know to bring them both and whatever. But not only did I make it here, I found my saw, got a fire going. I have an extra pair of socks with me, so I know I'll be fine. Plus my socks are wool. And I'm just so happy that I had that fire. So more than anything, I'll just sit here and maybe pull an old person card and make some food and hang out until sundown. And my God, sun's down, I don't know, 7 o'clock is when all the light is gone. I'll probably be ready to pass out. I was up at 6 a.m. this morning, excited and nervous about this trip. I don't know if I showed you this, but let me get this water going here and show you the view that I'm contending with today. All right. I turned it the wrong way. I swear I'm going to show you the view here in just a few minutes. I'm not going to turn it the wrong way this time. All right, on to the view. There's my fire that I've made that's rolling. Look up, and over there's where I've pitched the big Agnes. Sun's behind me. And I have this entire valley with this lake. Beaver have been busy in this area. You can see the marks all over the trees. But that is not a bad view. Finished eating, and I've got, oh, you can look, show you, I got that log there. There's another one there that's kind of wet, like snow wet, not green wet. But then I've got all this going, and this one's too thick to cut, so I've laid it across the fire. I'm gonna get it weak first with the flame, and then I'll break it in half. But I'm gonna go see if I can't find some more wood after eating. Just found that. Finished cutting this and see what I can't do to increase, oh, sorry about the finger, increase the size of that. So now that I have my wood processed, I wanted to take a moment to discuss a little bushcrafting project I took upon myself to make. I got inspiration from Backpacking with Buckley for this one, but I bushcrafted this fire poker all by myself. I mean, yeah, I had somebody kind of give me inspiration for it, but look at it. I'm basically a bushcraft master. I've graduated. I'm so happy that I came out and did this. I mean, I still have to sleep through the night and all of that jazz, but smoke in the eyes. John Muir had it right. And if you don't know who John Muir is, I don't know why you're watching this channel. Chances are you already know who John Muir is. He didn't have everything right, but he had a lot of things right. So I'm feeling very Muirish tonight. And I don't need much more than this. I've just been sitting quietly. I watched an eagle for a long time, poking the fire with my bushcrafted stick. Completely content. I think I'll be heading to bed here in a little bit. It's almost 8. You know, kind of let this fire dwindle down, and I'll go kick it in the tent, warm up in my sleeping bag. Kind of got my shoes dried up for the most part with the aid of the fire, and do a little bit of snacking. I haven't heard any coyotes or wolves or anything, or seen anything other than an eagle and a chickadee, so not too shabby. The night is young though. Catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. I have officially made it. I'm working on packing up my gear, and it's a little bit windy, so I'm trying to do as much as I can under the tent, but the biggest items have to go in first, so I'm like cozy in here, and I'm just like, I don't want to take the tent down, but I got to get moving because I will be meeting my dad at the trailhead for some additional hiking today, and he doesn't want to be filmed, so I don't know how much footage I'll be able to get of that particular hike, but I totally made it, and the fire had a clean burn. Everything looked gorgeous. The sunrise this morning, let me show you what that looks like. It took me 40 minutes to completely pack everything up. Now I have to hike back in to the trailhead. I can successfully say, so long as I make it back to the trailhead, that my first solo winter backpacking, my first solo backpacking, and my first solo tenting excursion has been a success. Oh, that's that deep snow I trekked in to get here. That's where I go to get out. Here we go. Onwards and upwards, fellas. Just in time for that beautiful sunrise. So I have officially come to realize that I was going downhill most of the day yesterday when I was walking to camp. It's mostly uphill now.